Everybody, it's Chad Nobody Else's Auto. Let's see, Dad's here, Pete's here, Jim's on. Took me a second here. I just had everything set up and ready to go, and then I remembered we had to be vertical. So then I had to reconfigure the tripod real quick and get things set up for tonight. So tonight we've got a little bit of a mixture, some really killer early license plates and a couple of really killer toys. So kind of a mixture of a couple things I've been gathering up here and there, and thought we'd kind of do a little bit of a mix tonight. So anyway, let's get set up here and ready to go and start checking out some of this cool stuff. We'll start off with a couple of miscellaneous pieces, including a model that I picked up. In fact, we got a model, a can, and some license plates. We'll start off with this model and work our way up into the super killer early. I think it's a Marks, if I remember correctly. Yeah, real early Marks. So we're going to finish up with tonight. So excited about that. Let's go ahead and start checking some of this stuff out. See what you guys think. Starting off with a model kit that we found at an antique mall. An old Johann of the Chrysler Turbine car. There's Kevin L. Bill Discs here. I thought this one was cool. I've got a lot of model kits. I don't remember this one. I'm sure they're out there. I'm sure they're not hard to find. Just something that I hadn't personally stumbled across. I thought, you know what? That is pretty neat. Let's take a look inside of it. It appears to pretty much be all here in that common bronze color that these cars were done in. I don't want to dump it all out, but I thought that was a really cool model kit. Even still has the instructions. Number 1, Peter's here from Down Under. So pretty impressed with that kit. Bill says the original bronze was issued in 67. So that answers some questions for us right there, that this would have been a 67 model kit. So pretty neat. Randy's here. John's here with us. Also from the same antique shop, picked up another cool can. Not really this one I'm not really sure of. Don't know that I've ever seen it before. Anybody ever heard of Walbernize? That's what it is. Original Walbernize paste wax cleaner glaze. Cool can, because check out this little dude. Jeff from Ottawa's here on the Walbernize can. Cars, boats, planes, campers. And check out the little Walbernize dude on this can. Has him on the top as well. Thought that one was well worth grabbing. So several different variations of the turbine car model kit. So yeah, I thought that was cool. I was like, I gotta have that. That the cool little dude on there, better have it. And like I said, we're going to do a kind of a mix of a couple of different things I've grabbed here over the last several months. Up next, a couple of plates that I think are just really unique. And not even sure why they did this in Michigan on these early plates. I'm not sure when Michigan came out with actual plates. But these two here definitely have some age to them, well over 100 years old, original paint and in good condition. Michigan 1917 and 1918. and they actually had a separate badge of the state seal riveted to the plate itself. Not really sure what the purpose of that was. Don't know why they couldn't just stamp that in while they were doing it. But these both have a separate state seal stamp, and it is a completely separate piece that was riveted onto the license plate. Peter digging the Ford wagon. Yeah, we can ship that down under to you. And 17 had the same thing. 17 was a longer plate, physically longer, but about the same width as 17 and 18. But I thought that was super unique that they had a separate state seal actually riveted to it. So, a few unique pieces there. Neil's here with us. But like I told you guys, we've got some cool toys coming up tonight. One of these, I'm not really sure what the theory behind it was. But, I mean, maybe it's an Australian toy, not really sure. But, really super cool. There's Pappy. It is a Japanese 10. And it is a very unique toy. And maybe Bill knows something about it. You know, Bill knows a lot about toys. A lot of times he knows way more than I know about toys. But Jim's going to find out more about the plates. That'd be awesome. Maybe government plates. Maybe that's a good idea, Randy. Not sure. And maybe they all had them. I don't know. I've got 2 of them. They're the only Teens Michigan plates I've got like that, and they've both got them. So, not really sure what the whole deal was. So, let's check out a couple of these cars. This first one, like I said, is a Japanese 10 of, when you look at the front, a 1955 Ford car. Pretty much what it looks like to me. Round park lights. Got the Ford logo on the front. Definitely a 55 Ford car toy. Japanese 10. However, it is a pickup Ranchero style body. And it says, with an elephant on the side, Ford lasts longer. So it appears to have been a promotional piece. The badge on the front is actually a Ford badge. So it wasn't, it could have very easily, had it not been a Ford product, been considered for copyright. That's what I was wondering, Peter. Was it from down under? Did they have these down there? The back, once again, the elephant, Ford lasts longer on it. With 55 Ford style taillights, tailgate opens. Bed was finished on it. Pretty unique toy. Multifaceted, digs it. And the back or the bottom actually, it's just pressed tin, but they have all the suspension and everything and the engine all painted. Not sure what's going on with the differential back here, but pretty unique. And back here on the bottom it says Made in Japan, Japan 10 toy. What side's the steering wheel? On the left side. It's on the driver's side. I don't know. Did Ford use an elephant with their logo? That's a good question, number one. But the steering wheel is on the driver's side, on the left side, like a normal one would be. But I thought that one was pretty unique. Saying Ford specifically on it, but definitely not a 55 Ford car that I'm familiar with. Oh, and size-wise, it's about 1 foot long and a little over 4 wide. So about 12 inches long to give you an idea on size of the 55 Ford Ute. One more we want to catch tonight. This thing is great. I actually picked this up at the KKOA Custom Show in Salina a few months ago. This is a great looking piece. It's had some touch up. It looks like somebody got a hold of it with some fingernail polish. Oh, that's another good point. Number one, it is friction. So, at least I think, no, it wasn't friction. I thought this one was friction. If it is, it's all stripped out. So Bondi friction that might be what it is. I don't know. But this next piece I've got is a Marks, and it is an early Marks, earlier than most of the Marks we see. Like I said, somebody got a hold of it with, I think, some fingernail polish. But this is a really, really cool, and it is a friction Marks on this 30s era coupe fire chief car. Check this thing out. Look at the nose on this. Got a big angle to the grill. Siren fire chief on the doors. The roof up here looks like somebody got to it with some fingernail polish. I don't know if we're going to be able to polish that off and save some of that. But the rest of this car looks pretty much to be original paint. Said fire department up here on the hood originally. Buick Man's here. Pizza and love. Yeah, it's quite a piece. I was impressed with this. This still has the luggage rack on the back, and this is a separate piece. Has both front and rear bumpers on it. This actually says Marks on the tires, if you guys can make that out, and it does have all 4 original wheels and tires. Bottom side on this car is just about as clean as the top. I guess there's one advantage to being vertical. We can show off the whole bottom side of the car upright. You can see the friction unit. It's got a little wear to it, but the friction unit is all still there. Doesn't line up exactly right. But this thing's probably 80 or 90 years old too. So, that's right, the Chief rides in style. There's Alex. Frank's here with us. And look how long the nose is on this car compared to the rest of the car. Let's do some measuring on this just to give you guys some idea of how things look with this particular car. When we go overall length, this thing is about 14 inches. And the front of the car is 6 inches of it before you get into the whole passenger compartment and all the way to the back. So it's about 14 inches long and just over 5 wide. So like I said, unfortunately, it's had a little touch up on it, but considering it's still pretty much original paint and, in that condition I'm guessing it was made in the 30s, 90-year-old toy that has survived in that condition. Definitely happy about that, and was really excited to add that one to the collection. Yep, you missed the Turbine Car model Buick. Yep, that's a good piece. We'll recap here real quickly for you guys that jumped on late. According to Bill, this is a 1967 Turbine Car model because it is done in copper. Bill said those were in 67. The Walburn eyes paste wax. The Michigan plates, which have been somewhat of a mystery, that had a lot of questions about these having a separate state seal tag actually riveted to them. 1917 and 1918 with a separate badge of the state seal specifically riveted to these 1917, 1918 Michigan plates. And something else that raised more questions than answers, the 55 Ford Ute. And once again, wrapping up with the 30s era Marks Fire Chief. So that's what we've got for tonight, guys. So it looks like we got a lot of new people on here tonight. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out. We do this every Tuesday. We check out some cool memorabilia, toys. Actually, I might need your address, Bill. I have not looked if you had it on your sheet, but you might get that to me so I can get those shipped to you. But we've got a ton of killer stuff coming up, guys. I'll give you a sneak peek here real quick, actually, of something that just came in here recently. Oh, look right there. What's that right over there? We haven't seen that one yet. Yep, we got some cool signs coming up and a lot of other toys. We'll keep working those in over the next several coming Tuesdays as we work through Toy Tuesday and check out cool memorabilia, signs, toys, license plates, any sort of automotive-related memorabilia on Tuesday nights. So, Kenny made it. Glad you stopped by. And so, what else is coming up this week? Obviously, if you did not catch the ranch wagon video, you'll definitely want to catch that. It's done really well. There's been a ton of people watching it. It's a super cool video and a super cool car. Should be around, Alex. I've got to go list some cars tomorrow for F&E. The F&E Collector Auto Auction coming up here at the end of the month. I will be out of town part of tomorrow. I've got to go see a guy about listing some of his collection. And but Thursday I should be around, and I think Kevin's coming Friday. So just let me know, touch base with me, Alex, and let me know how things are looking for you. Okay, a couple comments, Bill and number one both, that the Ford Butte does need hubcaps. That's exactly how I bought it. I haven't had time to look it up yet. Have not picked up the mobile fuel truck yet. I was out on that deal last week. I got Lincoln Town Car out of the pasture last week, but I've not gotten to the mobile fuel truck. I am going to try to get another one tomorrow in Salina. Go see our friend Glenn when I'm up in that area and grab one up there. Hopefully try to get one out of his way and get some more new inventory. Had another out of 39 Ford come in today that I went and picked up. So lots of stuff going on. Be sure to check out the website, feclassiccarauction.com, as we continue to load inventory onto there. Getting ready for that event, and hopefully some of you guys will make it out for that. We'll get some more new inventory up this week, tomorrow night and Friday. I've had an insane amount of cars and trucks hitting the ground, so we'll have a ton of new inventory coming up on the channel there. And then, of course, Sunday night, 7:30, back for some more Sunday night live chat. We're going to have a lot of fun with that. We got an awesome raffle going this month with the Fire Chief pump plate, so we're going to have a lot of fun on Sunday night as well. There was a lot of dust on that ranch wagon. There is no doubt. That's awesome, Bill. That will work perfectly. So, anyway. Yep, I like 58 Roadmaster too. I don't know if you guys caught the short on Dad's 58 Super or not, but we had that short up a little while ago too. So, anyway, that's what we've got for tonight. Glad you guys enjoyed it. Obviously, all that stuff I was pretty excited about when I found it for the collection. So, I'm glad you guys enjoyed checking it out. And we all learned some more. That's the other thing about it. Your guys' knowledge helps share and helps build this up. And then we all learn something out of it, which is what's great about everybody on here. So, yeah, I'm in the other building right now. So some of this stuff was over here. Some of it was over there. So I just grabbed the cart and threw the stuff from over there, threw it on the cart, rolled the cart over here, set up over here, and got ready to roll tonight. So anyway, I'm going to wrap things up. I'm going to get back to work and get some more cars listed for F&E tomorrow and get some more inventory, some more new inventory videos up tomorrow, Friday night. And then, of course, we'll get ready for a big night Sunday. We always have a lot of fun. You guys come back and really help make that what it is, and I appreciate that. Everybody, hope everybody has a great week. Be sure to catch the other new videos that are popping up. If you missed that ranch wagon video, you've got to go back and check that out. The dust is actually pretty epic. That thing was covered in it. So you got to catch that as well. And we sure hope to see you all right back here at 7:30 on Sunday evening for some Sunday Night Live chat. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Thanks for sharing some of your knowledge with us. And we hope to see you all live again right back here with us at 7:30 on Sunday night. Thanks for watching, everybody.